Morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning to you, and how do you do? Guys, I get up with a terrible headache. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning to you. How do you do? Good morning to you. Good morning. And how do you do? We're going to do some planting this morning. Wow. Wow. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Good morning. How is everybody doing this morning? Yeah. How is everybody doing? And how is everybody? Doing your work, baby. Yes, family. Get me a life here. How is everybody? Good morning. Enjoy with Naomi. How you doing? In the kitchen here, about to go make me some of my regular breakfast. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. And how do you do? Good morning. Make your cup of tea. Cup of tea morning. Say good morning to you. It's a good morning this morning. Good morning. Part time, planting time. Planting time. I'm doing good. Enjoy with Naomi. I'm doing good so far. I just have a headache. It went away last night, but it come back this morning. I don't know. But I'm holding on. I am holding on. So good morning to each and every one. Good morning. Good morning to you. And how do you do? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. And how do you do? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. So we're going to core the planting. I don't want to core it too much. So we're going to do some planting. Planting day today. When the time coming out to get hot, so you have to make sure you get those planting up in the air. My phone is on charge, so that's why my phone is like there. But my phone is on charge. So from the charge, I don't know if you see. Won't say anything because it's on the stand, but it's charging. I guess. Plug it out a little bit. Plug it out a little bit. Oh, I like the stand here. I like this stand. I like it. I'm gonna go back and team and see if they still have it. I like that stand here. So, yeah. I like this stand. Where's my olive oil? I put some olive oil in the pot. I like this stand. I bought a lot of plantain and they start to turn dark, so you don't want them to spoil. So I'm using the olive oil to fry the plantain. At least this plantain have a nice grip to it. So nice grip. Nice grip. Okay, not bad. Not bad right there. Nice little grip. And then I'm gonna fry some plantain. So good morning to you. How do you do? The planting day today. Like we used to always say, we want some say we no drink coffee, tea, mango time. In the height of the mango top when the rain no ripe and drop. Wash your pot, turn it down, mango time. No. So we're gonna eat planting today. Planting. Good morning. Grandish, good morning. How are you? Greetings. So we are doing the planting. Let me get me a cup for my tea. Jay, you want some chocolate tea? You want chocolate tea? Okay, you just want what you want? You just want the plantain fruit? Okay. Okay. They don't want the tea this morning. So my tea this morning. My technical tea. So good morning to you. And how do you do? I already feed them already. Well, little one gone to school. Make me a big cup of tea. I have a headache, but they have this mobile clinic coming today over this place here. So I'm just gonna go over there and check why my head. I have a slight headache from right here last night, and it's still there. So I'm gonna go check it out. Check it out. So yeah. Yeah, that's the planting right there. We got the planting morning family, so good morning. Yeah, planting. I'm gonna turn this over. Come on, turn over. And if you like your planting, then welcome to Planting World. And you can put some lemon pepper in this, but since my head hurting me, I was gonna put some lemon pepper in there this morning. But since my head is hurting me, I need to know why. I hope it's not my pressure or anything. So I'm just gonna eat it just like this, just like that. So I avoid the salt. Come on, planting. So I put all the planting that I cut up in the pot, all of it. Yeah, that's emptied also. It was nice. That was nice right there. So good morning, anybody. Planting lover. Oh, this is nice. Planting lover. That's who I am. Good morning, planting lovers. If you love planting, good morning. So, oh, what is it? He said that's planting, Michaela. Or Barros. That's planting. Not banana, that's planting. These planting. So that's what that is. Planting, you eat planting? They have them here. And then I got me some avocado. And the avocados are well ripe. They're well ripe, so get me one. Get my tea ready. Oh, it's mango. Okay. And then I gotta get myself a mango. Eat only one fruit today. Strive. Remove the ups and downs and let good flow. So we're gonna take the planting out now because they are ready, 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 ready. And this is olive oil I use. So if you're wondering what kind of oil I'm using, olive oil. Olive oil planting. Since they said it's a more healthy oil, even though fried stuff not good for you. But since the olive oil is a more healthy kind of oil, I just use it to fry the plantain. So here goes the plantain. And then I'm gonna put my avocado. Oh man, I hate this even they just keep turning on the so I'm just gonna cut this in quarters. In quarters. Okay. Okay. So I cut it in quarters and try to remove it off the seed before I take it out. But you know, one always get away. Not bad. So they're getting ripe now. Okay. All right. So just have this right here. It is the avocado and pear. And then it's hot. So that's avocado. Boom. Move this over. And I get up, wash up my dishes. I was gonna fry two plantain, but I don't need two plantain. Just need one. And get these mangoes up here ready. So good morning. Let me see how good this mango is. Okay, not bad. Not so bad. Not so bad. Okay, not so bad. And lemon pepper tastes good on your plantain when you drizzle the lemon pepper on there. It tastes good. I tried it before. It tastes good. But as I said, I have a headache, so I will not put none on there today. That was the goal, but since I have a headache, I'll just eat it natural, just the way it is. So, like mangoes like these, we used to put lemon, me salt and pepper on them. Ooh, used to be so yummy. Salt and pepper on your mango. You eat salt and pepper on your mango. Those were the days. So, so my son only want mango, so this is how we're gonna eat his mango. And let me get him some paper towel. He already eaten already. They eat their cereal this morning. I fed them a big bowl of cereal and everything. So gonna feed him his mango and I'll be right back. I didn't even know that the kids didn't carry the mango into the room. Yes, yes, yes. Good morning, my indie game. How are you? So good morning, resilient queen, my sister. How you doing? Doing good so far. Just have a little headache, but doing good so far. How you doing this morning? Wanted to send you some love and hugs. Oh, thank you so much, my indie game. I just have a terrible headache from last night. I don't know why. Don't know where that headache come from. Such is life, life. I don't know if it's because I ate too much cheese last night. I ate macaroni and cheese with broccoli. I have no clue if that's why I had that headache. If it was because of the cheese and broccoli that this greedy girl eat yesterday. So I've been planting avocado and peppermint. Yeah. He said, I am doing well. Thank you for asking. I have a little bit of dehydration headache, so I am drinking water. You know, that's a good one. Maybe, I don't know, maybe that's what I have too. I don't know. Maybe that's what I got. You never know, it could be. I'm changing up my cup this morning. I want a different cup. Ooh, wait. This cup hold more. This cup hold more than this. No, this cup hold less. Oh, okay. So this one is a little bit more bigger than this. Oh, okay. I just see that. I still got a little bit up in here. Okay. I did not realize that. Okay. This one was my son cup anyway. He had selected that cup. So yes, so avocado pear morning this morning. He said it's worth a try. I know that it helps. So when I drink the water, I don't know, probably because I was all over the place yesterday running up and down. Oh, peel pear this morning. Oh, bravo. Yes, I eat one whole avocado when I'm eating because I got 6 of them. So I eat one whole one. I still got 4 left. So, but I might have to eat them faster than anticipated because, as I said, when you eat avocado when it's summer, it's already they ripe quick. So you can buy too much, maybe 3 to the max. Especially if it's not something you're gonna eat every day. Maybe 3 to the max, as in the summer they ripe quick, real quick. So, so good morning. Pure avocado morning, nothing wrong with it. Good morning. And then I feel, that's good. The pears are a little bit more riper today, so it's really good. So it's really good today. So how is everybody doing this morning? I don't want you to sit down watching me eat no avocado. How you doing this morning? As I said, I have a little headache, but I'm holding on. It's over on this side, and I think normally, I think that's when you have headache somewhere. But I took science in school, but I don't remember nothing. Mine again say I love avocado. I have been having one a day. Yes, but I hear that you call them. You call them something different. What do you call them? Oh, we call them pear. We say pear, but we still know the technical term for it was avocado. But in Jamaica we call them growing up as a kid we call them pear. We still know them as avocado, but we call them pear, which was more of the common name. But coming to America, people tell me, "Oh, that's not pear. This is pear." So this is you guys' pear. So I had to learn this part here. This is your pear. Back home, that was our pear. So I had to learn that. So I'm grateful and I'm thankful. Blessings, blessing. We call pear back home. What do we call our pear back home? Apple. This this back home we would call it an apple. Cause we have apple that look just like this. We would call it an apple back home. So we surprised you guys call that pear. But our apple would be the what they call it, the auto eat apple. I hope I'm pronouncing it correct. That's the technical term for our apple back home. Auto eat apple, something like that. Oh, that's what I was saying. The apple back home, our apple. This pear you call pear, we would call this apple back home because our apple shaped like this. Especially when they're nice, big and juicy, they shape just like this. Some of them, not all of them. Some of them have a more oblong shape and so forth. But most of our apple back home shape like this. So this would be something we call apple back home. Probably somebody coming to America for the first time, I look at this and they say, "What do you call this?" They probably say apple. I don't know. Comment if any Jamaican and here. Comment, let me know. What would they call it? But I know we would call it apple. It's when I come to America and they say, "No, that's not apple. The avocado is not pear." Sorry. Yeah. No. So we call pear, which is the avocado, pear. But you guys call pear this. But our apple, yeah, look like this. Look at, because this is what you guys call what is this? This is what you guys call pear, right? This is what you guys call pear. Am I mixing it up? I don't know. I sound confused. What was this again? Is this pear? And this is from Argentina. I think this is you guys pear. So our pear, our apple, our apple, we call it would look like this. We look like this. Oh yes, so, okay. So our apple would be called this. So maybe we come here and see this. We say, "Oh, that's a pear. That's a pear because our pear shape just like this. Not pear. Our apple shape just like this. Our apple shape just like the pear. Yes, yes. I was confusing myself for a little. So, but ours is red. The only difference is ours is red. Red red apple. And then when I come here now, then we learn those are called. Those are we call those American apples. The other apples, like the one that's shaped like this, but we call them American apples. So I used to say, "Oh, I wish I could get me some pear. I love pear." And I just come to America and say, "I wish I could get me some pear. I can't find no pear." At first, nobody exactly knew what it's a pear. We have pear, but I don't know if that's what you guys are talking about. So they took me to the store, and only to realize that this was their pear. I said, "No, no, that's not what I'm talking about." And they said, "Oh, you talk." I said, "The one we eat, like you can eat it with food." They said, "Oh, you're talking avocado." But we know it's avocado, but we just don't call it avocado. We call it pear. But you know, every culture call it something else. But it tastes good today with the plantain. It's real good. And then because I've been mindful of all the sugar I consume, so I'll be drinking just a little bit of blemish sugar in my cup. So this morning cup we say wake up and feel awesome. And if you wonder if this is sweet, no, it's not sweet, it's fresh. I just blemish it with some sugar, but I'm just trying not to, because the plantain is already sweet. So, so I just blemish it. Whoop. So good morning to each and every one. It's planting and pear day. Planting and well, you guys say avocado. Planting avocado slash pear day today and planting. Big up yourself planting. What's going on? We in the kitchen and we eating up the planting and the pear and the avocado. Big up to yourself. I know a lot of people like avocado with what? Call it guacamole. You know, call it guacamole. What they call it? Or guacamole. I don't even know. Yeah, man. So big up to pear. This is my pear. All the Jamaicans, the real OG Jamaicans that know this is pear, which is avocado. We call pear. Big up. My ND game. Big up to your pear, my ND game. And this is sweet. Oh, guacamole. Woo! My entertainment is terrible. It go wrong. This is your peer, so big up. You know, I see the Mexican. Used to work with this Mexican chef, and he made guacamole with this. Oh, that was so good. And then put it into tortillas chips and with the sauce and everything. It was spicy, but mama mia. It was so good. You would just be eating. The only difference is the chips was kind of hard. You know, the tortilla chips and the corn one, the one looking like the corn color. But it was so good the way they made it. You just kept eating, and then it was, you know, the chips like a bowl. The chips that they have some chips, tortilla chips that have it carve out like a bowl. So when they do the guacamole with the onion, the tomato, the basil, the parsley, and they mix up everything together. Yes, they dice up tomato and all these things together, but they dice it up small enough, and then mix it up together with all this stuff, and then mix it around in the avocado, which is called, you guys, my pear is your avocado, which is same thing. And they mix that together, put it in the chips with some, I think, a sweet and sour sauce. The way they did that thing, I mean, but it was spicy because he likes spice. But and then I found out too, they also make this thing. I forgot what they call it, but in Jamaica we call it bulla. They make it just like that and taste just like that with the ginger inside of it. Oh, it was good. I'm like, oh man, it felt like I was in Jamaica, just in a different name, eating it. So good. I went to this. I used to be a part of this program. I'm still a part of it. I need to get back up in there. And they had the function. So good. So good. We call it bulla in Jamaica, and I forgot the name they call it, but jeez. The pastry. I don't know, it was just to another level, I'm telling you. Joe Regington, bless up brother. How you doing? Good morning, good morning. How you go? But just to go, that's what I probably one of my dream would be. Just go around and sample different culture food. I'm telling you. Sample the best food that they cook, because it's good to explore. How, widen my taste bud. Because then you appreciate a lot of the food that you see around you more. And I see they mix the Mexican style corn with stuff in there. That's really good, you know. You said she's eating her pear. I'm eating my pear. Oh, you were telling my indie game about the pear. I'm telling you, yeah, man, we call it pear. And I think you can Google it and say what does Jamaican call avocado, and they should tell you. It will tell you too. I think they should tell you what Jamaican call avocado. You know, what do Jamaicans call it? The real OGs will know that we call avocado pear. And they still know it's avocado. You know, it's just that we just use a pear. We're gonna pick some pear. I was growing up, we had some nice pear. We had one. It was so juicy that we had a storm, and it blowed a lot of it off the tree. And the pear is not small like this. I mean, big or put two of this together, it's still small. Big pear, big, nice round big pear. It was one of the tastiest pear I ever tasted in my life. I mean, but I don't know. I don't remember the name because they used to have names for everything. John, what's going on? Sweet Jamaican blackberry. Okay, good morning. Good morning. I tell you, pear, sweet man, sweet pear. And when pear is in season, we have a lot of pear. So even if you could afford to buy a little piece of meat, like a piece of chicken back, or chicken. So back then you could get a half a piece of chicken, a half a chicken, or a quarter chicken back in the days. Yeah, we would use avocados to make up for the other piece, so you have enough meat. And you take your time and bite a little piece of the meat, and you have all two avocado eating one dumpling. Yes, man. Those were the good old days. But you know those things, you know. Those were the good old days, you know. You sometimes you cook like a rice, you don't got no meat and avocado on the tree. Sometimes you find one ripe on there, or you pick them and have them in the house, and you go test which one ripe, and that's a meal right there. So I think that's why a lot of people back then were so healthy and strong in a lot of ways, you know, because of all the healthy stuff, the organic stuff, the natural stuff that they were able to just reap from their backyard, you know, with just fowl manure, cow manure, what kind of manure they put there, you know, all authentic and natural. I think that's why a lot of people were so lasting in this world, you know, because everything wasn't like what it is now in your backyard. And that's why I would say anybody who have a backyard and you can plant something, plant. Because trust me, a lot of people wish they could plant something, but when you live in an apartment, you're only probably gonna build one dirt wall and dig hole and plant. So if you have a backyard, don't be afraid to utilize it. Plant. Go out and source the soil and plant, because nothing like natural things. And you feel connected, you know. Keep you occupied, keep your mind awake, and just in mindfulness with it, you know. Peer and planting. Tastes good. But as I said, there is no wow factor to doing peer and planting. It's a rooted and grounded. Yes, man, you have to ground it, you know. This is what we call the roots. You don't go away from the roots. Actually, they have a root called arrowroot. That used to be, they used to have arrowroot porridge. Boy, we had some good days then, you know. Good old days. I'm telling you. The sour stuff. They used to have one thing. They used to have another fruit. It's like passion fruit, but it's not passion fruit. It was more small. It more looked like a round little ball. You know, one of those balls that, like when you play tennis, it's smaller than the tennis ball. Like some little balls, like, you know, like the little toys that you buy for kid, and you had that little shaky thing on there, like a round ball. fruit would be small, round like that. I forgot the name of that. Not everybody used to have that plant, that tree in their house. So we used to have a friend, and her grandmother had a whole lot of fruit. So every other day, somebody would be carrying a scandal bag, which is the white bags, the grocery bags you call them grocery bag. We call it scandal bag. Black scandal bags, grocery bag, whatever we call them. Those were grocery bag. Or dulcimina. We call it young girl dulcimina. Yes, these grocery bags you guys be taking to the store. Anybody know young girl dulcimina? Let me show you what this is. Hey, listen. Back in the day, this was called young girl dulcimina. This, that, the black one or whichever one. This was called young girl dulcimina. So let's say, and why you would say why call young girl dulcimina? Because back in the days, nobody worried about no extravagant bag, no 5-star bag to go anywhere. You go into a family house, a friend house, or so trust me, you better believe one of this is with you. Or some girls will carry their dulcimina if they're sneaking out the house. They just carry just this enough with probably a wet rag or whatever they have in there to go cleanse themselves whenever they go, wherever they go and coming back with their dulcimina. So this is called young girl dulcimina. Anybody remember the young girl dulcimina? This is it. And I'm telling you, we used to have them in the black bag. We still have them though. But these are what you guys call grocery bag. It's called young girl dulcimina. Affordable, cheap. That was dulcimina. So it used to be fun. You always see a young girl with one of these. Even sometimes nowadays you hear a lot of people say, I don't like carry young in bag, but they will carry one of the dulcimina. And sometimes you walk with one of these, less attraction to you if you want nobody to bother with you, because they look at you carrying one of these bags, they say, oh, she look poor. You don't have to be poor, but you just wanna get all eyes off for you. Leave me alone. I mean, my young girl does to me, leave me alone. And you walk free on the road. Because they're looking at you with this bag like, I must dress up one day and carry one of these. Young girl does to me. Yes. Sometimes you get dropped off or you when you start dating and you have a boyfriend, you go to your boyfriend house. Back in the days, you go to your boyfriend house. This is it. Dulcimina. This is it, man. You don't go to the store and get no 5-star bag and all that. This was the 5-star bag. Dulcimina. This was it. Thank you. This was the bag. Hey, I'm telling you. Go over the days though. We come a long way. Dulcimina. Come grocery bag, the same grocery bag become dulcimina. I'm telling you. So people can, hey, we creative, but as a nation, we are very creative people at large in the world. We are creative. We can look at something and whatever benefit it is going to benefit us. We're going to give it a name. Like I'm watching this YouTuber and she do animative stuff and so forth. And I was watching her calling the exercise machine the name she wanna call him. And she would say this butt cracker, this one. Oh, I was tearing up because just to see how creative we are, even though you know the names of the machine, which is the technical names for them or whatever they call them. But just to see how somebody can turn things into something to be more comfortable for them. You'd be surprised, you know. Young girl Dulcimina, that was a big hit. Sometimes you're going somewhere and you don't want to carry a fancy handbag or so. This is what people carry. But the darker one, the black one, so nobody can see in it or so. And sometimes you have your look your car key, your phone, whatever in it. Yeah, man, you used to have it. Yeah. We are made to be creators and therefore creative 100%. Yes, man, we're very creative set of people. We make anything happen, and that's the beauty of life. We will make anything happen, and even if we have to fall on hard times, I promise you, we're gonna make anything happen. You know, anything. I used to push a stroller. My stroller used to be my grocery basket coming home. I didn't have. I just put everything in the bottom of the stroller while the baby up top, and I'm pushing a bunch of grocery home. Bunch of grocery. Boy, that stroller lasts long. So then you only carry the baby, the bottom of it lasts long. Is it nice to hear you're bringing up back some old school ways? Yes, man, old school ways, all goodies, the good old goodies. I'm telling you, man, that was the days, though. That was the days. And then you have those little, the bags that we carry wet rag in, like you're going to somebody's house and your auntie coming for you, or your siblings if they're older than you and they live on their own and they coming for you. We get not one of these, but if we don't have the bag, those now they're making Ziploc bag. Back then we didn't have no Ziploc bag. We anybody who raised chicken then know the bags I'm talking about. Those 2 pound bags, or they call them 8 by 11 bags, or whatever they call them. Those 2 pound bags, or if you weigh flour, so you know them. The bigger size 2 pound bags or 5 pound bags, and that's where you put your wet rag in. That was your Ziploc bag to carry wet clothes. Or if you don't have it, you use this. Man, that was the day, man. That was the day, Or you're carrying shoes and the bottom of it dirty. You better believe that this Dulcimina was going to put a shoes inside of it, and you wrap it up so tight. Can't work the days. Up till now, people still do carry Dulcimina. They just don't know it's Dulcimina. They just don't know it's Dulcimina. Yes. It's a weird saying. We are old school. Yes, man, I'm old school. That's why I don't even like a bunch of texting. Call me. We can talk off the years. Eh? But texting, old school vibes, eh? Call me. Where you at? Okay, I'm over here. But the old school vibes, dumpling and butter. They actually have a song out there about dumpling and butter. That was the days when no meat was available. You couldn't afford the meat. And even if you could afford the meat, you want it to last. Especially if it's a Sunday dinner you're cooking, you're letting the best piece of the meat last a Sunday. Because then you don't want to. On Sundays was, if during the week we didn't get to eat a 5-star meal, on Sundays, you better believe some rice and peas with the good old coconut milk and the good old scallion, natural herb, all of these things gonna be beaten up and be in that pot and grate the coconut and juice in the coconut and with good old carrot juice with guineas or we you can either put guineas or dragon in there. Yes man, and your good old suppogen. But in America now, if you know Ensure, Supplement would be similar to Ensure, but are just slightly different in taste. But you could use either or to make your carrot juice with your yes man, like alcohol drink but the alcohol would not be strong in it because you're using either the guineas they use or the dragon. So we mostly use the dragon because the dragon is a bitter taste, but it tastes so good. Greater the carrot. Nowadays they boil the carrot now, so when you boil the carrot, it give you a better texture when you're making the carrot juice with the dragon and stuff, and the condensed milk and all of that. You say, oh, wonder how that tastes. Tastes good. Once it made good, tastes good. The only good thing I like nowadays with over here, if you don't want to blend your carrot juice, they have the natural carrot juice that they extract in those bottles there. It's really strong, so you can use that to also make your carrot juice as well. Yeah, and man, I'm telling you, that was the good old days and the good old sour sap, tamarind juice, passion fruit juice. Yeah, we had some good vibes, good things. Planting planting green and you fry it. You get a towel or whatever on a fork and press on it before it gets too hard. Press on it so it can be a little bit more mushy, like to eat. Some good days. Growing up as a kid, I learned to braid hair from a lotion bottle. Or we say lotion bottle. Where you use to rub your hand. You get one of these bottles. You get a hot nail in the wood fire, because we had wood fire. You bore this with the nail and bore this part with the nail. Get 2 pieces of stick. You just break off the branch of the stick off the tree. Stick one here, stick one here. Bore another hole here, bore another hole here. And then you make hand and foot. And then you put, they had some grass then. I have it, I don't know if anytime I go to Jamaica, I will see if I still see that grass and I will show you guys the grass that I used to learn to comb here. pull the head off this bottle. No, we don't pull the head. We get the nail again, warm the nail, bore a hole in the bottle top here. We keep the top, bore a hole in there with the nail, stick the grass on there. They had some grass that could plot. Yes, you could braid the grass and everything. Stick it down in there, and that's what our doll was. So we didn't have to worry about fancy doll from the store. Forget when we appreciate it, but we used to. That's how we create our own doll, and that's how we learn to comb hair. Yes, that's where we learn to comb hair. Every other day we will give it the doll a different hairstyle. I know most of that grass I'm talking about is mostly in. I saw it in Clarendon. It was in. It was in St. Elizabeth side too, but we're not talking the grass that they give the cow. Those grasses were fine. They were very thin grasses. And what? This was our doll. And we sew clothes for the doll too. Yes. We used to cut the clothes out, like an old shirt or so, carve it out, and put it on the bottle so the bottle could have on clothes. And we will have marker or anything and put an eye in the bottle. Yes, man. Eye in the bottle. You ever watch the movie with this man when he was lost on the old at sea? Yes, man, the game, old school vibe. You ever watch this movie with, we call him Jack Sparrow? I think a Jack Sparrow, and he was there and he used a coconut to make a doll where he talked to the doll and he put some red lipstick on the doll and the coconut where he used the coconut to carve out and make him a friend. Yes, man. That was it. That's how I learned to come here. So we learned to come here just with a bottle. I gotta probably teach my kids one day. Then this same bottle, you will turn it over like this, and you will cut this out, carve it out. We had the bottled water that called water. So if you Google it online, WATA, you will see the water I'm talking. So we use that bottle because that's our Jamaican water. Water. And we carve a piece of the bottle out. And we'll get the nail again, hot the nail, bore through, two hole, bore through, put two hole. Lime, we had a lot of lime tree back home, the green one. Is that lime or lemon? No, the green one, I think lime. Get the littlest lime on the tree, the little round ones, and bore a hole in the lime. Get the stick, put it on, that's your wheels. Running. Then we get a piece of string, bore a hole, run the string through the bottle or just tie it around the neck. And that's our toy. We pulling. I need to show my kids these things. Yeah, we were pulling it. He got it on wheel. Sometimes the lime wheel run off. Yes, man. That's how we used to create truck, bus, and everything. Carve things out, and we can put stuff in there and pretend and say we carrying it. Yes, bore a hole here and here, here and here, and we carrying anything. Yes, man. We used to do so much. Making those little cute handbags. Like I said, you were talking about Tom Hanks in the movie where he was on the island, I believe. Yes. And he was looking like a Rasta. If he had the Rasta thing, yes, that was him I'm talking. And he was and he was so funny. He was hilarious on the ocean. He had a boat too. Yeah. And sometimes he dreaming like somebody was there and he run, yeah. I don't know if he named Tom Hanks or whatever, but if that's him, yeah. But that was the good old days, though. That was the good old days. But I will show people. And then we have you see those juice box now? We used to have some box that we buy juice into. Like, it could be any kind of juice, box juice. We call them box juice. Like, let me tell you, those box juice you go into the store now and you buy them from the box? We would get one of those box and I used to have some in the kids store it away. And we will store them and we will make house. We will make so many things out of them. And sometimes when the summer is coming, people used to wash those same box out. I'm telling you, this will come a long way. Used to wash these boxes out that you drink juice from, collect them, sterilize them, cut them out, freeze them with water, and sell them. So when you're going from school, or so you could go and go get your ice water or your juice out the box. Yeah, people sell them back in the days. I'm telling you. So you see what people would look at now and say is cornful. Back in the days, we weren't even looking at that. You just enjoy life and make fun, make use of the opportunity that was given. and it was made affordable so you could afford to get some drinks even when you're going to school or you couldn't afford it, so that one was cheaper than the other drinks, but those are the good old days. You get all those little poly bags, we call them poly bags, the tiny ones that they used to put some peas into it. Like the bags that they put the cookies into, those bags. Gone were the days and they put they mix juice like Kool-Aid, Kool-Aid time coming around. They mix a different flavor Kool-Aids and they will make them into juice and put them in the fridge. And you will go to somebody else and say, "You have any bag juice?" Or we call it suck suck. You have any suck suck or bag juice? And you get them. Yes, man. Till they start now where they have companies that make bag juice now. So you go home, you can get the Carl bag juice. Before I left Jamaica, Carl bag juice was a hit. I don't know what's hitting now because I haven't been there in a while. But Carl bag juice was nice, and then we mix the syrup with the Kool-Aid. They have syrup, which is the Jamaican syrup. You mix the Jamaican syrup, whether the grace syrup or the Carl syrup. 'Cause the Carl's is a brand, and the grace syrup, and make that into bag juice with the Kool-Aid. Telling you, you'll be drinking all 2, 3, 4 bag juice. Cause the time is hot. Time is hot. Gotta drink bag juice. And patty and cocoa bird. Whew. You eat one patty, you feel like before I go home, I gotta get me one more. I'm telling you, the days, and it's so funny. Those days will never come back. It's things still around, but they don't taste the same. Most of the stuff I'm talking about, they're still around. They just don't have that effect like what it used to have back in the days. You know what I mean? It don't have that oomph no more. It lose that. We used to have a biscuit called Butter Kiss biscuit, and Butter Kiss, I used to love the yellow bag ones. Anybody know Butter Kiss? The yellow bag one was my favorite because it tastes all the butter in there. I didn't like the blue pack and the red pack, but the yellow bag, my favorite. And then I don't like chocolate now, like the chocolate kiss, but they used to have one cookie called Butter Kiss chocolate. We used to love the chocolate one, love it, and the vanilla, and the chocolate was just. But as I said, these things don't taste like when it was in that day. They still got them around, but it lose most of its strength there. It's still there, but I guess when you get older, you grow now and your taste bud up, taste to everything else, that taste is not there no more. And you don't have that urge for it no more, but you will try it. Those were the good old days. I remember I have this lady too, we had the corned beef in the can, and she made corned beef fritters. Ooh, child. I still have that taste in my mouth till now, and I was a little girl. Little girl running around helping in the farm. And she made corned beef. The corned beef that, well, not the corned beef you guys eat here, but the corned beef in the can. They sell them at, I see some corned beef at Family Dollar. They got them in the can there too. They at Family Dollar. I see them there. And she used to get the flour and the baking powder and the onion, the scallion, naturals, herbs. And she mixed that up. I don't know if she had any other secret in there. I had no clue. But I just can tell from when you bite into it, what you see. And she mixed that up with the corned beef. And when she fry those fritters and give it to you, you're tempting to take the whole pot and run away with it. You're literally tempting to take the whole pot and run away with it. And I said I was going to ask her when I grow older, what was that she put in her thing? Like what all the ingredients, and she had passed before I could ask her. Yeah, she had passed before I could ask her. But I'm telling you, we look forward for those fritters every day. It was so good. With the corned beef. Use the corned beef and mix it up in here. Like how you guys use your, what they call it? What they call it over here? The pink salmon in the can. You see how you guys use the pink salmon or whatever salmon in the can to make what they call it, salmon crush croquette or whatever. I don't know what you guys call it. You see how you guys use it to make that is just the same way they use it, but the only difference is they don't make it so big. They just flatten it out and it's flat and you fry it in oil. Good. Yum yum. It's gonna rain today. My eyes feel rainy. My eyes feel sleepy. But those were the good old days, family. I'm telling you, gone were the days, man. Gone were the good old days. And then we never really let anything waste. I used to like when it's gonna be time to go on the road and you don't have no little cute handbag. They used to make some backpack back in the days where you have the big part of the bag, which is right here, and then you have a little piece right here with a little zip. And you realize that they sew it on, but you could remove this piece. And what I would do, me would do is remove the thread from around it, find out the main thread that's who attach it to the other piece of the bag that is no longer good. It's torn apart. Take it off and then create me my own bag strap so that I have a little matey bag. Yes man, that's how I used to make matey bag. From my old school bag, and then you have a nice little one strap bag. It can be either one strap or two strap because you take the strap from the old bag and sew it on onto the bag. I used to create bags, yes man. And then we make the mats for the door. Yes, we make the mats for the door. So we create mats using the banana bark. I think they call it, yes. So we let they dry. Then we strip it down with knife. Go through it down with it. I think with a knife or a fork or something. I think so. And let it dry. And when it dry, so you see, banana can use a lot of stuff. And then when it dry, we put it between the leg or create a stand. You know how you do the braid? You know anybody used to do invisible braids now? Not invisible braid. You know those braids where you buy and you can crochet it in your hair? So we have that stand there. And we would plait the banana bark. Plait it all the way out and then we will round it up. It's like when you're done, you roll it up, roll it up. And once you done roll it up, then you start formulate it. Start formulate it. Yeah? And go all the way around. Formulate it until you go all the way around into a design and then you sew it with your long needle. And you keep going until you get a big mat. Keep going. But you have to plait it. Yes, man. So I can do all of that. I can plait it. And then I went to a camp and I also learned how to make the Jamaica flag into a ring. Yes. So you can get the exact flag of the Jamaica. So I know how to make the Jamaica flag. And I think there was a couple of other countries I know how to make their flags on a ring. You gotta make it on a ring so it fit your hand. You know. So I know how to do that. I used to make them and give it away. I give them away when I went to Maine. I had some friends there and I made a few and I give them away. I think I have one left. I don't know where it's at. It will probably be here. But I probably make me some more Jamaican ring. Yes, man, the Jamaica flag ring. You're literally walking with a Jamaica flag on your hand as a ring. Yes, I can do that. You know, I make other jewelry too. Or if you want a red and white ring, you get it or whatever. So we learn quite a few things growing up. We had a good time, you know. I have 4 plantains left. I couldn't eat all of it. So I just got 4 plantains left. I couldn't eat all of it. But we had a good time. Good time. Let me take the zippers off. You good? What happened?
While you were on live, a little bit later, I asked the teacher if I could get a class, and the teacher said yes. And anything else the teacher said, I said yes, and she gave me a game.
Okay, well, you need to go finish your epic. What is that food on the ground? What is that that thing there?
I don't know. It says when I got in here, I saw it.
So I'm the one who got in here and put it in here. I just using your word got in here. You're so funny. You alright?
Yeah. Thank you, Mama.
You're welcome. You okay? You're gonna have to finish your work though. And then probably today we go see what's going on.
I'm just gonna keep practicing with these rules.
You wanna do what? Oh yeah, we probably need to go outside though.
Why?
With that hula hoop.
Why, Mom?
So you can get him the practice you need.
Because every time I do,
Or when I finish sort the clothes out, then we have a big space right there.
yeah. But if we go outside, then we don't have to sort the clothes out.
You gonna do what?
If we go outside, then we don't have to sort the clothes out. But we still would have to, because we like to sleep on the floor. Get it?
I like the floor.
The most comfortable place in the world.
No?
The floor is the most comfortable.
Give me the blue comb. You see the blue comb?
The blue comb? Wait, I think the blue comb was the one that you go over your head.
Yeah, give it to me.
It should be the best.
They weren't doing anything much in class today? Yeah, you're easily bored.
And all that they were doing, and guess what? I got to pick the game, but guess what?
Yeah.
The game I thought it looked, I thought it looked like a fun. It looked like a fun game I picked. But when I played it, it wasn't that fun. It was about math. I thought it was about reading. I did not realize that until I played it.
Why?
Because it showed us the side of the game, the side of the game make it look like it was reading, but when I played it, it was not reading.
Oh, you're not good at maths.
Huh?
You're not good at maths.
Yes, I am now, a little bit. In hundreds.
Oh, in the who?
Hundreds. I'm good at compared hundreds.
You're good at comparing hundreds?
Yeah.
Okay.
And now I know how.
Comparing 3-digit numbers.
Because you teach me how when I was in that class.
Who?
Remember when I was in that class with my teacher and you were telling me how to do that math?
Oh.
And you said, look at the hundreds, and the different numbers that's in the hundreds, that's the one with the answer.
Oh.
That's how I got that. So not only that much to it, but I can do it with no low numbers now. The same thing with hundreds. We just gotta look in the ones line, the tens line, or whatever line that's there, and we just go look in the ones line, the hundreds line. The last line I can look in, because some of the lines are gonna be the same number. That's why we gotta look in different lines.
Oh.
Like the hundreds line, the ones line, and the tens line. If they're all full, then they're equal.
Oh. If they're full, they're what?
Equal.
Oh, okay.
So that's how I get the
No,
answer.
if they're the same, then they are?
Equal.
Equal, okay.
Okay, so.
Okay.
Equal hoops are tangled.
But you gotta finish your epic though.
Epic?
Yeah, because you only have 2 days left.
2 days?
Yeah, and then I have to, me and you gonna go somewhere to pick up. I gotta pick this machine up to take it back.
What's the machine?
For the car.
Oh.
So I can get my money back.
Money?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I need my money back.
Like, come on, it can't be that bad.
You gonna have money and get away?
Yeah.
Just like that?
Yeah.
Oh. That's
No,
wasting
this
your
is
money.
safe by card I use.
No, but if you can get back your money, care about the goods.
Yeah, because my 25 cents, instead of me using that to buy a toy, I use it to buy a card because I'm starting off pocket.
Oh.
That's why I use my 25 cents.
Oh.
Oh, was it even 25 cents?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. But you should wait because I could have got some more so you can get a Lamborghini.
Who want the Lamborghini?
Bugatti.
I don't want no Lamborghini.
A Bugatti.
I don't want none of that. I'm not a car person.
A truck.
Yeah, give me a truck, a big truck.
Well, if you want a truck, it might be like $100.
I don't want no car. I'm not a car person.
Well, I want when I go older.
I'm a big truck girl.
I like a Lamborghini.
You can have whatever you want. That's why you get good education, so you can have Lamborghini. No education, no Lamborghini. You're going to have a ladder.
Question. What's so special about this thing that's on my hand?
Don't know. They say it's money.
Money?
Money.
How do you know?
You make money when you have education.
So this child will show me that I'm going to make money when I go older?
You will know when you get an education. You will know. You will know if that work.
Look, they're matching together.
I don't got none in my hand.
Let me see your hand. They look like one, but they're not connected.
Okay. Your parallel?
Yeah.
Never meet.
Look for yourself, Mom. It's like they don't meet.
Yeah, parallel lines never meet.
Well, mine are not parallel lines. They meet.
Yours meet. So no, you have a problem.
What do you mean I got problem?
You got a Jamaican mama, and she gonna have all kind of story to tell you.
Tomato sauce.
Where is it?
Tomato sauce. Tomato sauce.
Ain't Amir one of those shoes that like yours?
No.
Huh?
They can light up too. See? I got some other ones, but they don't fit me anymore.
They don't fit you anymore.
It look like they do, but they're kind of a little tight.
I gotta make a run over here, so I gotta straighten up this hair.
Okay.
I can't make my hair look like this.
Forever.
You say for who?
Ever.
Forever? I'm just saying you can't make it look like this.
Forever?
No, not forever.
Mom? Can I practice with your hula hoop?
We do?
Your hula hoop.
You can do whatever you want. So you want me to sign you back up for the T-ball? Yes, we can go have fun. Because then we'll be going every, how many days out the week? About 3 days? About 3 days or 2 days we will meet, and if...
Since the hula hoop is fun, no, I got to add something else to my list.
What's this?
I'm gonna go to hula hoop school.
Which one are hula hoop school? You want downstairs? You know when you just wash your hair, family, your hair scalp itch, I just like to comb it. Technically you're supposed to back brush it, but you have to circulate back the flow of blood.
What black brush means?
You have to back brushing, you have to stimulate your hair scalp.
Oh.
Yeah. And they help with the flow of blood as well.
Blood?
When your hair itching you like mine now, or itching? Like, yeah.
It's helping?
But this is not back brushing. This is back brushing is you using the brittle brush. I think it's the brittle brush. I don't remember which one. But there is a brush that you use and go in and then part your hair, part it, and then you have to have at an angle and go like this, and then you just scoops.
Oh, I think you did that with my hair one day.
Yeah, I did. And then you have to do that in order for you to and then when you're done, you feel good. Feels so good.
I don't question.
What is your question?
My question is what are you gonna do for your birthday?
My birthday? I'm gonna let you do it. What you gonna do for my birthday? I'm gonna no McDonald. You gonna turn me into McDonald? Gonna look like bark, 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 bark.
You work at McDonald's for your birthday?
I don't want no McDonald.
I want McDonald's.
On my birthday, you want McDonald?
Yes.
I thought it was my birthday.
Your birthday?
I ain't worried about no birthday.
Casey.
As long as I wake up and I see life, that's all I can say. Blessings, baby. That's something I didn't have. You know.
I got a question.
I thought you said you have one question and you done. How many more questions you got?
1216.
Ooh, child, give me a bottle of water.
What?
Give me a bottle of water. I'm gonna be dehydrated when he literally gone for the bottle of water. He literally went for the bottle of water.
Mommy?
Uh-huh.
What does this world look like before humans were even here or people?
What did you say?
What did this world look like before people were even on this world?
They had your friend over there, dinosaur.
Oh yeah, that's what that was for.
What's that?
That's what a lot of words for. I can't wait to go destroy the world.
You can't wait to do what, baby?
Destroy the world.
Explore the world?
No, destroy.
Destroy the world, yeah, monster?
No, not in real life.
But in what?
Guess what? You know a game?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, they got a game where you can destroy the world.
Mm-hmm.
They got lasers.
Imaginary world, because you can destroy this world. Everybody who try to destroy this world gone.
Gone?
Yeah, they gone.
Where?
Because they didn't create the world. You can't destroy something you didn't build. You'll never be able to destroy something you didn't build. You will destroy anything man built, but not this land. Why you slow down? Say, why you slow down?
What do you mean slow down?
You ain't talking.
Mom? Who? Why do they need window shields? Who made windows, though?
Mankind.
And why do they need the windshield?
What windshield?
The windshield on a car. That's use.
If you want to drive a car without know nothing?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you can group and build that one.
It's
So
not
when
like-
you're in a fall, everything wet up in there.
Maybe just with a window, and that should be.
No, when you're in a fall, everything breeze just blowing everything, gone garbage, everything blow up in there.
Really?
No, really?
So I can't be able to lock my car without a key?
Huh?
I can't be able to lock
Then what's the purpose of you locking
Wait,
it if
I
you
know
don't want
what
no
I want.
windshield?
When I go there, I want a Tesla.
You want to?
Tesla.
By the time you grow all a Tesla out of style.
What? Tesla's out of style.
Tesla will sure out of style.
What do you mean?
Every day somebody trying to invent something. What do you think? By the time you grow older,
I want a Lamborghini.
please, Lamborghini gonna be selling for like $500.
Worth $100.
Lamborghini ain't gonna be no Lamborghini then.
Mommy, what do you mean? That's not that much dollars. Just
Yeah, if it was that easy to get a car, then I'm telling you,
what?
I wouldn't even have to do no remodeling of a car.
Mommy, look at two phones.
Hey.
Look, Mom, there are two phones in this mirror.
Huh?
There's two phones.
Oh, okay, that's your problem.
What?
Yeah. Now my face looking like looking glass. Yeah. Because I got to run over here, so I had to fix this thing here. Fix this thing here. And then, wait. I'm wondering if this weekend I can go ahead and braid my hair.
Shave all the hair off, you said?
Because next week, they had a function that
I can fuck your hair.
all of us got to braid your hair. I'm going to do the dollar sign. Dollar sign, I do the zigzag.
$sign.
Dollar sign. I could do dollar sign, zigzag, and scissors cut. Yeah, in your ear here.
Is it gonna hurt though?
No.
Mama?
You just keep parting and cutting up and then you go.
I got one question.
Uh-huh.
Why do we cry?
Crying is a form of blessing.
Why sometimes when we cry you get angry?
Because I don't like when you cry.
Right.
Because you annoying. When you cry, you're on my last breath. You're on my last nerves.
But when you cry, then
I cry in silent.
that's not silent. That's not silent.
I put so many treatment up in my hair.
How many did you do?
Like 3 different. Alright, we gotta run over here, family.
Can I come?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
And then when we come back, me and you just finish do up this here.
Yep.
Need to get my Today just feel like a sleepy day.
So would do me.
Even though what time did I go to bed this morning? I might not be sleeping well. A lack of sleep can cause you to not feel so wonderful.
How come I don't think, oh yeah. Mama,
Uh-huh.
why when I was dreaming, I felt like I was my computer and doing my work, and then I just cut it in half.
Cut your computer in half? Because you're a madman.
And then I hide it under the chair.
You're a madman.
But when I woke up, it was not under the chair anymore.
Your madman mentality come out.
And it just like under, it just like the whole entire house. My dream looked just like this house.
You said the whole entire house look like what?
My dream.
Yeah, who? Yeah, who?
Dream.
Dream?
So now we got a small pencil. How did he cut this so smooth?
You broke your pencil.
How did he do it so smooth though?
It's a chalk, what they call it, wax pencil, something like that.
Well,
That's like for drawing, when they're doing sketching and stuff like that.
But this is my book. It got my name.
Let me see.
My J.
I think. Oh, you writing it?
Yeah. Did you write anything in there?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Oh, I need this. Hold on, let me see. Man, they early calling you, you know?
Why?
They love you. They're trying to see who they can call to make a mess up.
What about the scammer song you said?
Oh.
What about that one?
Which one? They want to say, don't call me, don't call me?
Yeah.
I leave you to make that one.
What? Like what?
Leave my charger alone.
It's not plugged in, see?
I'll plug you out.
Wait, Mom.
Mm-hmm.
Who made the controllers?
Mankind.
I wonder. This controller still works anyways?
Yeah, then you distrustful. I ain't buying you no more game. But your game and you mash that game up within not even a month.
I didn't mash it up. You know who did? Amir, he put lotion in there. That's why there's lotion in this controller. But the other one, because you got two of these, so the other one didn't look good.
I bought you a nice game set you could play with.
Yeah.
And I love the game. What they call it? The Burnout. There was a race game on there that I could go play. And you guys damage it in less than a month. You think I'm going to buy your toys? You're going to play with all the riff-raff one them you got around there. Any more games you're going to get in this house, you got to show me that you're willing to take care of it. Not wasting no more money. Well, I don't got none now to waste. So you're going to have to route to those.
I like the sound of this.
Hmm?
I like the sound of this.
What is that?
This sound.
What is that?
This.
I probably, I don't know. I was thinking that maybe I could put the computer next over there, but then the lighting, you don't have no lighting over there.
And you will block the door. Because this
I wouldn't block the
big.
door. Look how big over there. So is this how big over there? So look.
Yeah.
I wouldn't block the door. Boy, you gotta learn to.
Mom, stay at the window though. Because when it get cold, then I gotta go over there when it get colder.
I don't have to. Jaden, I know you're not pressing on my computer. That screen will be broken, and I have the certificate on there. So.
This is certificate.
Not the certificate. I got the stuff I'm doing for my dad.
Oh.
Oh Lord, people, I'm telling you, it's one of those days. It's one of these fine days, you know what I mean? So we just stay here, family, but time is going. You ain't staying no longer sitting down here idling. Let me wash my face. I'll probably go wash my face.
Okay.
My face look like looking glass, like I rub on the cooking aisle.
Mom, when you're done with that light, can we go get a mirror?
No, I'm here in school. I'm here not like you.
Can we please get him?
Yeah, I'll go get him when it's time to get him.
Please.
You think I want to throw you in my head at once?
Please, can I get him?
She.
Please.
Anyway, family, thank you all for stopping by and everything. Your girl is here. We're about to head out and take this one with me so we can go on the road. Throw this in the bin. So what good family, let me go take care of some bills. Not bills, some business. So bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Like it's a squadron Queen.
All right, look into the